Alrighty, let's go through the pairs again one more time. A new analysis, okay? Starting with GJ, we have our sell zone up here and our buy zone down below. I'm not going to go too much into detail, so you have time to look at the charts. So current price is right here. It's trying to fly from these key levels, okay? So these are the zones that I gave since last week. Right, so it's still respecting, meaning until one breaks, it will still go on a sideways. So what can it do? You wait for the price to come into either of the zones. Look if H4 is still respecting or not. Then you can find your entries in M5 or M15. Okay, if it breaks the zone, then it has a potential to test a higher or lower zone respectively, depending if it's breaking the sell zone or the buy zone. So what you can do is wait for the next buy or sell zone, or you wait for the price to retrace back into the key levels to look for opposite setups. Okay, again, M5 or M15 for your setups. Next, we have AUD/USD. Okay, let's just screenshot it. It's coming into our buy zone. Current price is tapping in. So what do? We look if price is going to respect or not, because if it's not, then we have a lower zone over here, right? But if it does, then we can try to find a buy setup to buy back up, okay? But if it breaks down below, we have a lower zone as said. Vice versa, if it comes into our sell zone and respects it, then potentially we can look for a sell back down. But if it breaks above, then I might want to test a higher area. Okay, for newbies, especially for people who cannot or do not have time to monitor the charts once you have entered, make sure you set your SL. If you can refine it down from 40 pips, then great. If not, 40 pips is a not too tight, not too loose amount of pips to see where it can do or where it can go and what it can do. Okay, but that's usually what I suggest, because if it's too tight, sometimes it will touch your SL before going in the direction that you want, and if not, then it will just hit your SL while finding or going into that direction. Okay, so it's really up to how you manage your account, because nothing is 100%. Last but not least, we have GBP AUD. Okay, current price is also coming into our sell zone, so we have to look for a reaction now. Mind I say, I would like to look for setups that happened in or around the key levels, meaning as long as it's using the key level, whether it's partially using it or fully using it, I still want to monitor everything that happens in the key level, because it's a key level, a critical price area where a lot of traders are looking to take trades. Okay, so if it comes in and respects our zone, then potentially we can look for a sell. But if it breaks above, we have another sell zone up top waiting for us. Okay, so either we wait up top for the sell, or we wait for the price to retrace back into our key level to look for a buy when the price breaks our zone. Okay, if it comes down into our buy zone, then we can look for a buy if it does not break. But if it does, then we look for the next buy zone, or we wait for the price to retrace back into our zone for a sell. Okay, TPs. Let's talk about TPs real quick. TP is something you're comfortable with, whether it's 10, 20, 30 pips, or at the market structure, or at the next key level before the next zone. It is completely up to you and how you manage your account. But make sure that it's something you're comfortable with, and if not, then slowly build tolerance to it. Okay, so that's it for the 3 pairs. I'm trying to do this quick so you have time to look at the charts. Trade smart, trade wise.